Hey guys, it's me, Ro, and this video will be about routines to make your life easier. So, for optimizing your day and what you get out of it, routines are important. They save a lot of time that you would probably waste otherwise if you go through life without having fixed routines, without having a plan. One of the important things about routines is that you don't need to rely on solely motivation, because routines will create discipline. And discipline is a muscle. So the more you perform the good routines and habits that you set out for yourself, the more your discipline will grow. For your mind, routines are also pretty good because they will save you from cognitive fatigue, as you don't have to think about what you have to do in the morning. Just follow a simple protocol that you set out. It's easy to follow and you can optimize it for your needs. For this, I have my morning and evening routine written out on a piece of paper next to my bed, and I will just go systematically through the steps, and it's easy to follow. So let's get into it a bit, what I do for my morning routine. I like to wake up fairly early, so for me best works between 6 and 7, because you get more from the day, and usually the morning hours are the most productive for the majority of people. I think it's important to wake up at the same time every day though. So even on the weekend, choose some time you can stick to every day, not only during the weekdays, because it will mess up your focus and your sleep rhythm if you have all those shifts, waking up at 5, waking up at 8, it's just not optimal. If you're a shift worker, I don't think there is really anything you can do about that. But if you work a 9 to 5, just try to optimize your sleeping cycle and try to have it the same time every day. So another important step in my morning routine is to not use my phone the first 1 hour at least of the day. Usually I try to even go 2 hours or more. My phone is like for many people out there, my alarm clock. So I place it outside of my bedroom. I have to stand up then to turn off the alarm and don't look at the phone more. After that I will make my bed, and I have a yoga mat lying next to my bed, and I will have a quick stretch just to warm up my body and get awake. Well, after my stretch I perform my dental hygiene, skincare routine, some grooming, and have a big glass of water, because after your sleep you didn't have water for like 8 hours at least. So it's important to just rehydrate in the morning. After that, if the sun is already out, I like to go for a brisk walk outside, 10 or 20 minutes. Because when the sun is out, you get the early morning sun, it will set your circadian rhythm and it will boost your mood. So I think it's very important to get a bit of sunlight early in the morning. If the sun's not out by then, I usually will just journal and meditate a bit for also only like 10-15 minutes. Because meditation is really important to enhance your focus, and also it's a nice way to start the day if you just free your mind and start fresh. So after the meditation and the walking, I usually get ready for work, depending on if I have to drive to the office or if I work from home. Usually if I work from home I can get right into it. Another important part of my morning routine is to not have coffee the first 1 or 2 hours of the day. Because at this time, your adenosine, it's the chemical that builds sleep pressure, is not fully out of your body yet. So if you have coffee early, it will block its receptors of the adenosine, and this will result in an afternoon crash as the chemicals are rushing back into your body when the coffee is laying off. So I drink my coffee while I'm already working to boost my focus and also blunt hunger, because I usually do intermittent fasting, and that's why I have my first meals like 5 or 6 hours after waking up. That's it for my morning routine. Another routine that I follow is a workout routine. So I like to work out the same days, the same workout. Obviously you want to switch them every couple of months, but to have a routine for your workout, it's just easier to follow through. And usually you want to have certain physique goals or health goals that you set out to, so you will just tailor your workout routine to that goals, and for the next 3 or 6 months, just following it, it will also be easier for you to achieve that goal. So also having the same time of working out would be good. For example, you can take your sport clothes already to work and say like I drive after work to the gym. So you are not already having the resistance with laying down on the couch or having dinner at home and then, oh, I have to go to the work still. It's usually not perfect. It's way easier to just go after work or just stack the habit of working out to another thing that you already do in your day. To enjoy the perks of an empty gym, you could also go early in the morning and make working out a part of your morning routine. Or you could extend your lunch break and get a quick workout in and probably a shower afterwards. Work routines, I think, are also important. For work, you could have multiple routines set. You could try something like Pomodoro for productivity or time blocking. I like to usually block some time for uninterrupted focused work between my meetings and try to work on the task in the order that I prioritize them the day before, which also leads me to my evening routine. For my evening routines, I usually avoid screens at least 1 or 2 hours before going to bed. So when waking up at 6, my evening routine starts at around 8:30. Sometimes it's not possible to avoid the screens because I have deadlines to meet. So at least turn on some blue light filters or night shift mode, as it's called for Apple products. I also dim my light and shift it to a more warm color profile. If this doesn't work for you, try turning your bright lights from above off and maybe use candles or buy a light that is warmer and not so bright for your wind down routine. After that, I usually journal a bit, set my goals for the next day, prioritize them and maybe even have a bit of a retrospective of the current day. Then I like to get some fresh air afterwards with either a brisk walk again or just sitting outside on my balcony. After that, I drink a glass of water, not directly before going to bed, but when you start with your wind down routine, it's good to also have some water. And yeah, after that it's already time for the skincare routine, the dental hygiene again. And then usually I read some chapters of a book. So nothing too agitating. Right now I read something a bit more introspective. I have it here. I read The Wealth That Money Cannot Buy from Robin Sharma. And the book is rather calm, it's more introspective and it has short chapters. So it's a pretty good lecture for the night time. For a lot of people, which could also work, are novels with not too much action. But avoid anything that challenges your mind too hard before going to bed or that spikes adrenaline like krimis or something like that, because this is obviously not optimal for sleep. After reading, usually I'm tired already and fall right into bed for my 8 hours of quality sleep. So that's it for today. I hope the video inspired you to set out some routines to hopefully make your life easier. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like, a comment and subscribe, and see you in the next one.